Alright guys, what is up? It is your boy Poe Pro, broadcasting live and direct from the POEPROductions studios. And we are going to continue playing Trials of Mana. At this point in the game I really should be at level 18, but I've been playing kind of slow, so whatever, I don't really care. I mean, there are parts of the game where I am going to have to level up off screen, so let's get down to business real quick. Let's not die. Let's kill these guys while we have fire all around us with the most cheerful music ever. So Kevin dishes out a lot of damage. Regular strikes by him are 25 hit points just for one strike. If I hit an enemy twice, they're losing 50 hit points. And then if I have Kevin powered up... Uh-oh, we're trapped. If I have Kevin powered up and he hits somebody twice, it's 150 damage on one shot. So he's like super overpowered right now. I think I know where I'm going to go when it comes to putting my characters. What am I doing? If I put Kevin or Duran for light side magic, both of them do get a heal spell. If I go dark side with them, they don't get a heal spell. Angela never gets a heal spell. So what I'm probably going to do is one of those two guys is going light side while the other's going dark. And I got a feeling I'm probably going to make Duran go light side. He is a fun character, dark side, because he gets all these saber spells, but the problem is I already get all those. I get all those spells with you know, the black market, or sorry, the night market in this game. Alright, so let's get through the burning sands. Let's hope we don't die. It's just like I'm gonna be hearing that stupid noise like every 5 minutes. Not even, every 30 seconds I'm gonna be hearing that noise. Get all three of these guys on screen. Alright, I think they're all there. Yes, good. No, don't hit Angela. Don't hit Angela. Thank you. That's the problem. I leave Angela open to attacks if I start casting magic in the middle of everything. Alright, so we're almost at level 18. Honestly, if I get to level 18 before leaving this area, I might be running back into the Valley Flames. Possibly I might go to Gust Hall and go and level up there. God, I hate those things. They're just a menace. Duran, here, take some chocolate. Stop dying, please. Alright, so let's see. How close am I to leveling up here? $3,000 hit points away. Ugh, yuck. Angela's 2,100. Kevin's 2,500. Alright, I'm not gonna be farting around in the desert here for too long. Let me just get through here real quick. Maybe, just maybe. No, not him. I wanted... It's a wasted chocolate. I want to put that on Kevin. Now I'm out of chocolate. I'm just gonna go around killing a lot of enemies here. Problem is, I really got to start using the day and night cycle a little bit smarter because Kevin's a much better fighter at night. And I'm not doing that right now. I gotta be careful. I'm actually running really low on healing items right now. So as soon as I get to that oasis town... Alright, come on, get away from Angela, please. Attack those guys. They're strong. They can take the damage. Jesus, they still take all like 40 hit points per shot. Everything in this game just hurts so much. Come on guys, let's get this bullet or whatever he's called. Duran open this because he's the one with the most hit points for me to be able to lose. Alright, right now. Oh, almost. And I got the one that hurts everybody. Great. Hey, my noise again. Nothing like hearing that. Now I got one more Poe oil. Alright, I gotta get to that town and save before I die. Don't heal him! Oh, you jerk. Kill these guys right now. Of course, Kevin's gonna nearly die. That's been the name of the game lately. My characters keep nearly dying. Actually, no, I prefer that they die because a cup of wishes will fully heal them. One more screen and then I'm at that town. Just don't die, Kevin. Kevin nearly died, he got petrified, which is pretty much the same thing as dying. Alright, for the love of God, let me heal myself here. Where's the item shop? We are buying a lot of items right now. I absolutely need them. We're buying some honey elixir, that's another healing item. Some cups of wishes, alright. Alright, real quick, while this is going on, I'm going to put a light on real quick because it's a little dark in my room here. You guys can't see my beautiful face. You can't have a stream if you can't see my beautiful face. Alright, we are absolutely going to sleep in the inn. One night is 20 GP. Would you like to rest? Sure, Dancing Man. I absolutely would. You can wake me up at PM because Kevin's stronger and it's more fun to fight. Alright, it is Gnome Day. It's kind of bad because now that means Sylphid attacks are going to be weaker, but whatever. It's negligible. So real quick, just for fun, let's see how close we are to leveling up. Actually, we're kind of close. By the time we're out of the desert, we might be there. We should actually get there. Okay, so Kevin dishes out like 65 damage per hit. Of course, you petrify me, jerk. Oh, I hate these guys. There's a lot of enemies I hate in this game. Those are one of my least favorite cockatrices or whatever, eggtrice. Good lord, I just got fully healed and my characters are almost dead already. Kevin, please kill that thing. Kill it. Thank you. And what sucks is they give you the least amount of experience. They're like the hardest enemy here, too. There's definitely going to be another one hidden behind the tree. Yep. Called that one. Pricklebeak. Oh, you jerk, you did it again, you petrified Kevin. Sometimes this game just feels relentless at times. There's no more eggtrices. single screen I gotta heal my characters. I know I sound frustrated, guys, like I'm like constantly criticizing this game. I do like it. I really do. It's a very fun game. But there are times where I just feel like it can get relentless. Oh, one of these jerks again. Oh, that one died quickly. Then what gives? Why were all the other ones giving me such a headache? Actually, you know, if they want to stay behind the walls, that's fine with me. Tomato Man, do not heal. Oh, you jerk. You pretty much just nullified everything I just did. He's gonna heal again. Tomato Man's gonna heal somebody, watch. Oh no, he couldn't. He died before he was able to. See, I don't get it. Sometimes these things, I kill them in 2 seconds, otherwise they maul me. I hate these things. Stupid prickle beaks. They're inconsistent with killing. Now. Oh, I totally missed that. And all three of us get hurt. Surprise. Nice. Just what I wanted. All three of my characters to get hurt. So now I gotta heal all three of them. I've been going through supplies like crazy here. Go up this way. I'm hoping I'm able to get like my last level here. I'm purposely trying to go a slightly longer way. So I'm doing like a tiny bit of grinding on screen, but I'm trying to get it done now. As well as productive grinding. Should be dead right here. Just gonna raise her stamina so she can take some more hits. Alright, we can now shoot fireballs with Angela. Not too useful here. But when we get to the Sub-Zero Snow... Sorry, not the Sub-Zero Snowfield, the Frostbite Fields. Because again, this game has to rename everything. They should be kind of useful there, the fireball attack. Alright, how close am I to leveling up right now? Is it worth going around another room or two? 612. She just got to 18. You know what? I am gonna do it. I'm gonna purposely just level up. All I gotta do is go to like maybe like 3 or 4 more rooms and fight things. So Kevin should level up on this screen. Duran will be in maybe like 3 more. Alright, Kevin's gonna level up here. I'm gonna give him stamina increase. Alright, and I'm going to just kill a few more enemies here. Oh, not a prickle beak. Ugh. I'm not even gonna give it a chance to move. Alright, Duran is very close to leveling up right now. I basically just gotta kill about like 6 more enemies and I got it. Unless he dies. Because why should he not die? It's not like he's in the middle of 3 enemies about to get mauled. No, it not. You're so stupid, Duran, I'm giving you a piece of chocolate. I'm gonna be the best fighter in the world. I'm gonna run headstrong into everything. Sure, Duran, you do that. Alright, did Duran get there yet? No, not yet. He should be after like 1 or 2 more screens, and I got this. Oh, she's out of magic. That's right. And there we go. Alright, we have our final level up, and now I can go and power my guys up. So we are at level 18. We can now do a class change. And I will be doing this very shortly. I'm going to actually go back to Laurent because there is a windstone there I can get to without having to without needing to fight through really hard enemies. Actually, I think I could probably get there for free. I don't think there's any enemies there now. I could be mistaken, though. Should I sleep? Nah, I'm not gonna sleep. I don't really care if I sleep or not. However, I do need to get items. No, I forgot there is no item shop because the item shop is outside in this town. Whatever. You know what? I know what I am gonna do though. Put this in storage. And now I gotta go and get the flute so I can ride on Niccolo? I don't remember what they called the turtle. The turtle's name was Booskaboo. Oh, it's like Gustav or Vuskov in this game. It was Booskaboo in the old one. Where's the flute? Here it is, fairy flute. It's kind of interesting. They call it a fairy flute. Like you're gonna call a ferry over. I don't know if this turtle can really pose as a ferry. Yo, it is Reggae Man. We going to be going up to the Sub-Zero snowfields. But before we do that, we got to go to the Wind Kingdom of Laurent. I could get through those little coral rocks there. Come on, okay, I'm probably offending anybody of Jamaican heritage right now, I'm sorry. But this is a reggae-inspired song, though, you can't deny that. So we're actually going to be parking right now at Palo Port. We're going to be heading back up to where the Windstone is, and that's where I'm going to be doing my class change. These guys are incredibly easy right now. They're absolutely no concern to me because they never level up, these enemies. They're still just as weak as they were a couple hours ago. However, I do want to go to the item shop. Oh, God, I hate the buttons have a delay in this game. It's like you hit it, and it doesn't register until like a second later. Alright, we're good. I do want to go to the inn. I'm going to go to sleep real quick. I want to replenish all my magic. And wake me up at nighttime. Good night, everyone. Alright, time to get up. Save the game, absolutely, why not? Alright, let's make our way up the Heaven's Way. And we can go and do our little class change. No, I'm gonna fight as Kevin for now. So right now, all these enemies are doing like 1 hit point of damage to me. They are of absolutely no concern. They're at level 8, I'm at level 18, so they're very weak compared to me. The problem is when you attack with Kevin, there's like that full second of him needing to transform, but my allies don't attack until Kevin attacks. So enemies get a quick chance to swarm me if they want. That's why I don't like always having Kevin as first player. Because that extra second matters. It's like they land extra hits on you. rounded earth at the bottom of the bridge here, proving all the flat earthers wrong. If you are a flat earther, I'm just going to laugh at you. Alright, let's make our way through the corridor of wind. Sorry, Gusty Halls, or Gust Hall, as it's called in this game. And I'm pretty sure there are no enemies for me to fight here. I still do have to play with the switches, though. Oh, there are enemies. Okay, not a huge deal. These guys are easy, though. They're the same ones I fought earlier. Some quick little leveling up. This area, all in all, should be an absolute breeze. You get it? I didn't even need to make a joke, because we're in a wind-themed area, and I said it'll be an absolute breeze. Ha! Oh man, I kill me. I am the funniest. I don't even care what's in there. Switch this one, and now we can get to our Mana Stone. It's got one more room to get through. Go and save at my statue here, and here comes the moment of truth, guys. We are about to do our class change. All three of my party members are at level 18. I want to look at my notes real quick, remember who gets what attacks. So let's go and run over to our Mana Stone and get ready. I know what I'm doing with Kevin and Duran. I want to see what I want to do with Angela, though. So real quick, before we do our class change, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Going down here, this shows you where your fighters are at statistically. So with with Duran, all I kept leveling up was my strength, my agility, and my stamina. Now if you look slightly over to the right, right now Duran is a fighter. If I go to a light class, I go to knight. If I go dark class with Duran, I go to a gladiator. There are different attacks for each one. I'm actually going to open up a website real quick just to let you know what everything is. The main difference with Duran is when he goes light class, he gets his shield for upgraded defense, so he could take a lot more damage. But he gets a little less in terms of magic. He gets a healing spell. I think he gets one to light magic. I don't know if it has to be both light classes or just that, but he gets a healing spell. And he also gets a pretty good attack technique. Dark magic with him, if you go to the dark side, he gets all these saber spells, which are useful, but the thing is you can buy all those things at the night market. So let me open up this page. I'm going to let you know what magic spells you get with each character. It's actually a really good website I used to use for this game. It was called Square N Classics, retropixel.net. It's actually where I learned everything about this game when it was Seiken Densetsu 3. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to read you the descriptions concerning class changes. Alright, here's your class changes. Alright, come on, load. Now for Duran, we are a fighter. This doesn't tell me the techniques. Ugh. Hold on, magic list. Is that what I want? Yeah, I want magic list. Stupid. Alright, so for Duran, if we go the light side of magic, for a knight we get a healing spell, and he gets the ability to use shields. For a gladiator, we get the ability to cast sabers on our weapons. We got the diamond saber, the flame saber, the ice saber, and thunder saber. Again, all 4 of those sabers could be bought at the black market, so there's not really any point in doing that. So I'm absolutely going light magic with him. Now with Angela, we can either be a sorceress, which is her light magic, or a mysticist. Mysticist is actually new, because I think it used to be called like a Delvar in the dark magic in the original game. So let's see, let me click on Angela. Now Angela, as a magician, she has access to 6 magic spells. We didn't get the 6th one because we don't have Undyne yet. But she can cast Air Blast, Evil Gate, Diamond Missile, Fireball, Holy Ball, and Ice Smash. Ice Smash would be if I had the Undyne thing. As a sorceress, she gets additional spells. She gets basically level 2 spells of all the elementals. So she keeps her original spells, but she also gets Mega Splash, which is like a level 2 ice attack. Saint Beam, which is a level 2 light attack, which actually looks pretty awesome. And Thunderstorm, which is a lightning attack instead of a wind attack. That would be for her sorcerer's class. Now if we go dark side, which in this game is called a mysticist, but the original is a Delvar, I think she only gets the ability to multi-target all her spells. Nah, hold on. She doesn't really get anything for that. Actually, Delvar kind of sucks for her. But her later class spells are actually much better. Let me see. I really don't get anything else. Oh, I get Dark Force. So I get a level 2 dark spell. I just want to look at something real quick. I've done Rune Master before. There's also Magus too with her. I'm not sure which way I want to go with Angela. Really not. Alright, now with Kevin. Kevin doesn't get a whole lot of magic, to be honest. But I'm going to let you guys know what he does have in store. Alright, now when it comes to Kevin, you can either go light side and become a monk, or go dark side and become a brawler. Now Kevin does get the ability to heal, so if you go with monk, he can turn into a beastman in the daytime if you use a magic spell called Pressure Point, and he can also heal. If you go dark side, his first dark side magic actually doesn't get any spells, but you do have later spells with him. You know what? I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go dark side with him, and I'm gonna go light side with Duran. And for Angela, this is the tricky one, because I don't know where I want to go with Angela. Because Angela, you go either way, it doesn't matter. I get Rainbow with the Archmage. For Grand Divina, I get Double Spell. You know, I'm gonna go dark side with her. Alright, so I figured it out, guys. We're gonna go dark side with Kevin, and with Angela, we're gonna go light side with Duran. Sorry I took so long to figure that out. I just wanted to look up some stats. Alright, Duran, so you are now gonna become a paladin. You're just like our boy Cecil from Final Fantasy IV.
Alright, try to switch your class. Close your eyes and focus your mind.
Now here's the thing, guys. As soon as you switch a class, you cannot go back, so choose carefully. That's why I kind of like this game. It gives it a little bit more replay value because you can go light magic or dark. So essentially your characters can split to different branches. And you have like 6 characters in one.
Come on, focus harder. Here we go. Which class do you want to switch to? Once you pick one, you can't take it back.
We are going to become a knight. And we get equipped with a color change. Duran, switch from fighter to knight. Alright, we're gonna look at Angela now. Angela's gonna go dark side.
Try to switch your class. Close your eyes and focus your mind. Come on, focus harder.
Alright, we are going to go to a mysticist. Angela, switch from magician to mysticist. Yeah, they get little palette changes, so you're gonna get used to different color characters now.
Try to switch your class. Close your eyes and focus your mind.
Alright, we are gonna go dark side with Kevin. We're gonna go brawler. Kevin does not get the ability to use magic, however, he's going to be really strong at nighttime. Kevin, switch from grappler to brawler. So let's take a little look at our characters now. Now they got little different poses with their people. Alright, so Duran is a knight. He can either turn into a paladin or a liege. In the original game it would be lord, but again, I don't know, maybe religious reasons. Angela can become a rune seer, or rune maiden, as the original game had, or a magus. That's for our later class. And Kevin can either become a fatal fist or enlightened. That's going to confuse me because I don't remember which one's which. I think there's like warrior monk or god hand, I don't remember. But yeah. So there you go. And if you look at her stats are totally different now. Duran is very good strength, dexterity, and stamina. Intelligence, spirit, and luck are okay. Angela is all upgraded with spirit, intellect, and luck. Stamina, dexterity, and strength went up a little bit. And Kevin is just like I had before. So basically, they level up automatically. So it's very, very advisable to switch your classes. It's stupid not to. So let's save our game again, guys, and we are now gonna get accustomed to our new characters here. So once you save over your file, you cannot go back. What I sometimes like to do when I play this game, I always make save states right before the class changes. So if I want to play as the other characters, I get used to them that way. It's a good way of experimenting without having to replay the entire game. Alright, so let's get out of these caves. And let's go beat some people up. Really? Watch me die now. Oh, that only took off 20 hit points. That was nothing. But one little fun thing is now your characters have a different style of attacking. We now have a different weapon gauge at the bottom, which I'm going to show off in just a second. Let me just do something here. I'm setting it so my characters always use their level 2 attacks. So now I have the Abyssal Slice, with Kevin. I have the triple slash with Duran. And I have the pummel star with Angela. Duran is now going to be my healer. Angela's my offensive magic user. Kevin's my physical attacker. That is how we are going to be doing things from this point on. It is a little more useful making Kevin a light magic because he can always transform into a werewolf in daytime. But dark magic, you know, go dark side with him, he's really strong. He's easily the best fighter in the game. That goes without saying. Get some items. So now, just a quick thing to reiterate, our luck is higher, so that means we now have more chances to get treasure chests without having bad consequences. It's easier to time when it's gonna, you know, land on, you know, okay rather than landing on, you know, a trap where you get hurt. So it is slowly turning into daylight right now, so Kevin's not going to be a werewolf for that much longer, but honestly at this point in the game, where I am now, it's not going to matter. Oh, I hear my neighbor's walking his dog. Alright, so we're going to make our way up to the ice island. In just a second. Actually, I might go to Bizer first and go and get some items from the dark market, or black market, whatever it's called. Night market. Stupid name. Turtle. Alright, so let's make our way over to Bizer. You know what? No, we're not going to, because it's going to take too long to get there. So I gotta run along the yellow road, do all that nonsense. Instead, we're going to go to the ice continent. I just have to remember where I'm allowed to park. I think it's in here. Yeah, it's in here. It's like the hardest place to get to. You gotta like go through all this nonsense just to get to this beach. Sure, game. Make it hard for me. The snow city of Allrand, which I think is Elrand in the original game.
Monsters have made nests in the south of this hamlet in Frostbite Fields.
Altena, the Kingdom of Magicians, is to the west of Frostbite Fields. So up here we have the same armor shops and weapon shops that we had in the desert. I don't think it's any different, but I'm going to take a look anyway. Okay, this is not an armor weapon shop. This is just a regular shop. Were you weapons or were you armor? I forget. Now we all have this. However, now I have a gold shield. So I can give that to Duran. It's extra money to spend, but it makes a difference with Duran so he doesn't get killed all the time. So let's equip it on Duran. I'm going to show you how much better his defense is about to get. So his defense right now is 81, 23 for evade rate, and magic defense. His evade rate just doubled. So now he can evade a lot of things. He's not going to be getting hit as often. And it's cool, you actually get the shield too with Duran. See, he's even holding it. Okay, so it's a cool little extra thing added to this game. When's dinner? Oh, Grandma, she just had her dinner, but she forgot already. How many dinners does one person need? It's not good. She might be, like, mentally sick. Might have early Alzheimer's setting in there. My child is only a child, so I can be a bit overprotective. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help I just can't help spoiling her. Hey, Mommy, come here.
Hey, Mommy, come here.
I always found it just a little funny nuance that you're an adventurer, you're just barging into people's homes and they talk to you like it's normal. This here's Allrent, the snow hamlet. Come on, little kid, talk to me. If you plant a seed into the magic pot, it sprouts immediately. Thank you, I've known that since the beginning of the game. No more boats are coming? The harbor keeps filling up with more and more ice chunks. Who knows when the next boat will be able to dock at this rate. Alright, here's a weapon shop. So let's see if I need to buy any new weapons here. I don't think I do, but who knows. Nah, I don't. I have these weapons already. Crystal Sap, I don't think I have though. Oh, I do have the Crystal Sap. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna go ahead into the Frostbite Fields, aka the Sub-Zero Snowfields. I guess Midway had something to say about that. You go into the inn. I think there actually is like extra people in here. Are there any extra people? No, there are not. Alright, never mind. Let's see, what's up here? Go west in Frostbite Fields to get to a frozen cave called the Labyrinth of Ice. The true queen got her powers from the water stone hidden there. We don't have many customers these days. Yar, you must be cold if that's all you're wearing outside this weather. Warm up in here, yar. I don't know, dude, you're wearing just a vest and a bandana and a beard. I think you're pretty cold, too. I went there already. That's the weapon shop. Alright. Alright, so we are ready to head into the Sub-Zero Snowfields. Sorry, the Frostbite Fields. Can't get used to that. A lot of the enemies here are going to be weak to fire, most of them at least. Okay, maybe not. Oh, you jerk! You casted a magic spell on me. Alright. I see what you did there. Actually, that hurt. I'm gonna cast a little dark magic on you, buddy. How do you like it? You jerk. Alright, real quick, I just want to look up something. just for Duran, because I want to make sure when I get my next level that I have the healing magic with him. This game's not always clear, but to get certain spells, you have to have like your intellect at a certain level and your spirit at a certain level. So if you keep upgrading your intellect but forgetting to do your spirit, it's not going to matter. You have to have them both, like, say, like level 10 and then the other level 12. They have to meet that criteria. So... I'm going to look this up real quick. Actually, Duran's actually a really good character offensively with the dark magic, but I'm going to keep him light. Those are his skill attacks, one of those spells, so... This isn't telling me. I want to know the criteria I need to meet. Let's see. Alright, that site sucked. It didn't tell me what I wanted to know. I wanted to know what levels my stats had to be at. It was just telling me, like, what spells they get with each class, which I already know. So, thank you, game, for not helping me. Kevin, by all means, feel free to attack. You don't have to just stand there. I always did like Frostbite Fields, it looks nice. Ooh, you're gonna cast magic on me, alright. See how you like it. Angela's gonna be near dead right now. Almost dead. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I never said this area was easy. Please kill him before he casts another spell. Thank you. Alright. So we're making progress, guys. We're getting there. It's a trap. Kill the wizard. I really don't want him to cast magic on me. He's the only one that's like really a threat to me. you're gonna see a lot of attacking with fireballs and stuff like that. So I'm purposely going the wrong way in places because I want to make sure I can actually level up a bit. It's kind of funny, my fireball's got to do this little song and dance despite the fact that the enemies I'm attacking are like 5 feet away from me. Kill him, please, thank you. He's getting ready to cast a spell. He saw him going up and down. That means he's going to cast a spell. We're doing okay though. This might seem like a trap, but if you go down, it actually progresses. A little bit of a trick here. So just make sure you pay attention when you get in this room. It's a little hard to see because your stat screen's in the way. Quiet chat today. So we get a little area to save our game here. We are absolutely going to save. Thank you for asking, Mana Statue. I haven't even had a chance to show you guys what their level 2 attacks look like. I've just been too busy casting magic. We are going to increase her intelligence. So now she has the ability to cast Dark Force. That's the only new magic she gets. And I can only cast it on one enemy anyway, so it's not the most useful thing. It's good for some boss fights when we get there. But for right now, it's not the most useful spell. You know what? I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm actually gonna keep Duran at crosscut. I'm gonna put Kevin at Phenomenal Fist, only because I think he can multi-target with that. It's a little bit more useful because some of those techs are only for like single target attacks, and it's kind of not worth it when I could just, do a little melee attack and hit multiple enemies at once. So Duran's been taking a lot of damage, but he's also been standing up to a lot of punishment too, so I can't even complain. Well, let's see if I can get my gauge filled up all the way here. So here's Duran's attack. So he can only attack one enemy at a time with that. Not the most useful thing in the world. Alright, Kevin. There's absolutely no reason to raise his intelligence, so I'm just going to raise his strength, make him even stronger. So let me play as Kevin for a second. See, there's that extra second of damage that they get off on me. Oh, I can't get that enemy? Oh, that sucks. I was one attack away from doing it, too. Alright, let me heal Kevin. Want to show off Kevin's attack here. Let me heal Angela. And let me get out of here before I die. Just had it too. All I want to do is just show off his attack. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's a little overkill. So that's also a single attack too. Angela's are always single attacks. Again, she's not a strong fighter. Do some fire magic here. Oh, there's only one enemy left? Oh, you're dead. With him, I'm gonna raise his strength. Let me see if I get heal light. If I don't, then I have to raise his intellect. Okay, I got heal light. Okay, good. That's all I wanted to know. So Duran now has the ability to heal people if he wants, which I might be using a lot. He might be my main person to be using. Is there a way for me to open a menu? Oh, there is. Good, okay. But he can only heal one person at a time, though. And he takes much longer to cast magic than Angela does. Try her luck. Alright, Undyne Icon. That's actually a level 2 ice spell. We're almost at the end of this area, guys, I promise. Oh, don't heal. You jerk. Alright, unfortunately it turned into daytime right at the worst moment because I'm about to go into a boss fight. So I'm gonna have to use the Dream Seer and make my life a little bit easier. depending on if it's daytime or nighttime, it actually affects Kevin's tech abilities. So that other one, he had this like giant, you know, causing like a million uppercuts kind of attack. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a gold statue right here. Yes, alright. I remembered. We are absolutely going to save the game. Thank you for asking. Alright, so right now I'm going to turn it into nighttime, because we are coming up to a boss fight. So let me access my storage menu and let me get some dream reads, aka dream sea herbs. I'm okay for healing items. I've used a couple of chocolates, but I should survive. Where are my dream reads? Here we go. Let's change it into nighttime by hitting the wrong button. Oh, and it's Salamando Day. Nice. Alright, so I'm just gonna start bashing and balling these guys.
Dark Knight, he had Sylphid.
Cease your toil. The Mana Stones will be activated, the portal opened. No matter what, the Mana Sword will belong to the Dragon Lord. Dragon Lord? My father took that fiend to his grave. He sacrificed his life by throwing them both into the abyss. Are you Duran? Huh? You know me? Who are you? Oh, Machine Golem's attack. Or Golem S attack. Yeah, so we basically get a rehash of the Golem fight. Which one's this? Bullet scale, increased defense? Sure. So Angela defense. Duran defense. Kevin defense. Actually, I really shouldn't be casting as him. Kevin. For speed up. Angela for speed up. And Duran for speed up. These guys are nowhere near as hard as Bill and Ben, but they're still not easy. Alright, Kevin for magic defense. Duran for magic defense. And Angela for magic defense. Last but not least, the Drake scale. Kevin for added offense, attack power. And Duran for attack power. Angela I'm not going to bother because she's so weak anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, so we're good. I'm going to stay as Angela and I'm just going to use some magic spells and just beat these guys up. I think it was Salamando Day, so I'm just going to keep using fire attacks. Alright, my guy's getting a little weak. Let me heal him. just like every battle, be conscious of what's in your menus. Attack when you need to. That's gonna hurt. Ooh. We're okay, but not in the best shape. Alright, they're almost dead. Just wail on him a little bit and he's done. There we go. No, the Dragon Lord can't be alive. That means my old man sacrificed his life for nothing. I ain't buying it. Oh wow, we actually get a treasure chest.
The Mana Stone is nearby. I can feel the elemental's presence. Let's hurry.
Alright. Alright, I should be able to land on okay like 90% of the time.
The Mana Stone is giving off energy.
But that doesn't make it easier to open the portal to the sanctuary. Why don't we just wait for Altena to activate all the stones?
No, we can't let them release the mana energy like this. Even if it opens the portal, it'll permanently wither the mana tree. The more energy that's released, the more it'll weaken the mana power here. It might even break the Benevolent seal. We must find the elementals before the forces of evil release all the mana energy. Then we can open the portal and secure the world, and secure the sword. Please understand.
I got it, sorry.
I just want you to know how dire the situation is, but we can do this.
Sniff, oh my.
Undyne. You're crying, are you hurt?
No, you were on such a noble quest. I was just so moved. Do pardon me. With mana getting weak, I've been so quick to tears lately. Have no fear, I will gladly lend my power to your case. Happy to make all your acquaintances. Oh, Undyne's pretty nice.
Alright, we obtained the powers from the water elemental Undyne. So now we have access to ice magic. Not just yet, we have to level up one more time, but we will have the ability to cast ice spells with Angela. Now with Duran as a gladiator, he would have access to sword spell, to saber spells, but again, like I said, we don't really need that. So let's save our game. We now have some good old spells we can use, and we can head over to the next area. We still have 2 more stones to get. We have the Moonstone to get Luna magic, and we have the Woodstone to get Dryad magic. We actually have to go to the Woodstone. You're trapped. Don't cast magic on me, you jerk. That hurts. I'm actually purposely trying to build up my hit gauge because I want to show off Angela's 2nd level attack. Here it is. You just shoot some stars at an enemy and it hurts them. Not too fancy. Honestly, all my level 2 attacks are pretty weak. The only one that would be really good is if I went dark side with Duran. He'd be slashing all over the screen like one of those knights we had earlier in the game. But right now, I'm just going to keep casting Fireball, making Angela useful in that regard. I want to get out of here. Thank you. He's getting swarmed right there. So basically now I don't have to keep wasting items to heal myself. I could just use Duran to heal myself after battles, which I might start doing. Alright, we got an ice coin. That's a level 1 ice spell that we can use for later. Not really of any use because I have Angela to cast magic. Hello viewers, make sure you follow Poe Pro and become a Poe Prony today and join the Poe Pro constituency. Poe Pro, just go to Poto. I gotta get more coffee. Alright, so for right now, let me just cast some magic with Duran. Oh, I mistimed that. Polterbox, alright, let me kill this guy. These things could beat you up pretty badly if you're not careful. Alright. Alright, let's heal our characters right now. Give Duran a little practice casting magic. Now, thankfully, unlike the original Secret of Mana, you do not have to cast 99 spells to level up your magic ability. It just goes with your levels altogether. You have that ability to cast that spell and boom, that's it. It's a little bit stronger depending on what day it is. Wow, overkill. He's already dead and I just mauled him. Alright, it's easy to time with Angela. I just have to pretty much go the opposite of where the little cursor is and it will land on it. But Duran is a little bit different. So I'm going to be opening chests with Angela for a little while. So right now I'm in pretty good shape. I can brawl and beat anything up at the moment. Although that's going to hurt me. I don't have a lot of magic defense with Duran. magic now, buddy. You're dead. Oh, are you? Oh, you know what? I deserve that. He's gonna die anyway, and you got off that spell. Oh man, that was just evil. I absolutely deserve that. I talked trash, and he hit me with a fireball spell. The problem with casting Heal Light with Duran is, one, it takes a second for him to cast it, as opposed to instant. The other issue is that alright, we get the ability to give ourselves a little bit more magic. And now we can shoot ice shards at enemies. Nice. Nice ice. Ice, ice, baby. Let me heal Angela one more time. I'm also doing this just so I don't have to keep going in and out of my menus. Alright, let's see if I get the timing down with him. Mando icon? What the heck is a Mondo icon? Don't tell me they changed another spirit name. Knowing this game, they probably did. So we are done with Frostbite Fields. We now have to head over to the Moonstone. Not to be confused with Chrono Trigger. One thing that's good about getting the Moonstone, it is always nighttime there, so Kevin will always be a werewolf, which is kind of useful. Get our fairy flute. We're only going to be riding on Vustav, or whatever the turtle's name is in this game. Did it again. For just maybe another hour at most. All right. So let's fly over, or sorry, let's swim on over to the Moonlit Forest. Now before I go there, I could always go to Visor and get some more Poe oils, which I might do. But I think I will. So we're gonna go and buy some Poe oils. I'm gonna stock up on those things like there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna kill these guys with wanton disregard for their life. I don't even care, I'm just running through this area. I'm telling you guys, the night market's like the best thing in this game. If you know how to use it, it's awesome. Wow, you're gonna throw a dart at me? Oh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. That's the thing with me. Anybody who knows me personally knows I always hit the wrong button. With almost every game I'm playing. Like, I access menus when I mean to, like, use magic or something like that. In this game, you get punished for it. Come on with these darts. Even at, like, level 18 or 19, they still hurt me. A chest popped up there, I don't even care. Throw another dart at me? There, take that, you jerk. See you chilling there, probably thinking about throwing a dart at me. Not gonna let you do it. I won't. Excuse me. Oh, he threw a dart at me. Oh my god, I hate these little guys. Alright, that should be it. So let's go into Bizer. Now, if you go down here and talk to that Mataro guy, he's gone. There's actually a different guy here to talk to. Where is he? I thought he's in this town. Oh, I was about to say there's supposed to be a guy that talks about the turtle that you ride now instead. Alright, let me go in here just for a quick second. Remember how we got the minor mallet earlier? We got it from an old lady that lived here. Okay, nah, never mind. Forget it. I thought you bump into her here, and she thanks you for buying it. Whatever, let me go to sleep. Talk to her little dancing hotel guy. One night, 75 GP. Would you like to rest? Absolutely. Will you sleep until tomorrow morning or be woken up in PM? I want to get woken up in the evening, my friend. Wake me up in the PM. We're night owls. Alright, it is Undyne Day, which means it's stronger water elemental day. I mean, honestly, it's really Monday. But that's fine. So right now I want to access my storage menu. I'm going to access my storage menu. And I want to get Poe oils. I'm going to be buying 1 million of these things. That is the only thing of use to me right now. Well, not really. Actually, the scales and stuff are of use as well, but for right now, Poe oil by far. So for those of you who have no idea what I'm doing, this game has a storage menu. So So I might have 9 Poe oils available for me to use right now, but I'm buying like an extra, like, I can have 99 extras if I want. I'm not gonna buy 99 of them, but, you know, figure why not, I'll buy a whole bunch. Poe oils are incredibly useful. Eventually candies are gonna be pretty useless to me. Alright, that's good. Nah, nothing else. I am gonna go over here and I'm gonna buy some scales real quick. These are pretty useful. Alright, we are fully stocked right now with everything I want. Let's go and run over to the Beastman area. Slaughter all the animals on our way here. I don't even care if I kill them all. Honestly, these things are kind of a waste of time to fight anyway, but unfortunately, the way this game works, anytime you're near an enemy, you stop running. You automatically start walking with your sword, and you're always facing them. It locks you onto the enemy in a way, like you're focused on them. And he's still gonna throw a dart. Oh my god, I hate these things. You know what? I'm gonna have someone in real life just throw a dart at me. It's probably gonna take off half my life. Alright, so we're now going to go back down, get our fairy flute ready. We are going to sail over to the lovely shores of Mintos, the moon village. Or Mentos for the fresh maker in us. But who knows, this game probably renamed it from Mintos to something stupid like Gobbledy Foot Fart or something like that. Some kind of stupid name. They gave the Beast Kingdom a new name. It's not even called the Beast Kingdom, it's called like Valeria. I don't know, the pointless name changes in here are just kind of aggravating me. Oh, you know, I need to buy chocolate. That's right, no, let me do this. Let me get my fairy flute. And then I'm gonna buy chocolate at the next shop I get to. Now this next area coming up is actually really hard, because the Beastmen don't mess around. So let's sail on over to Mintos. Which ironically is not very far away at all. I think we just go right here, and here we go. That's it. Now if we tried going here before, we wouldn't be able to open this thing, but now we could. Moonlight Town Mintas. Alright. Mintas, whatever. Alright guys, so for those of you who are watching live, stay tuned because I'm not going anywhere. For those of you on YouTube, stay tuned for the next part. This is Poe Pro signing out. Peace, love, and happiness. Poe Pro blesses you all. 1.